Hi friends, in this video I am going to explain calculation of number of metal bonds using 18 electron rule. Before going to calculate metal bonds, we have to remember some basic points regarding metal cluster compounds. So let's start. So here metal cluster compounds. What are the metal cluster compounds? Those compounds in which several metal atoms are bound together directly through metal bond. That compounds known as metal cluster compounds. See, in easy way, the compounds in which metal atoms are linked directly to one another. See here, for example, Fe. See here, this metal atom and this metal atom are linked directly through one metal bond. So this type of compounds known as metal cluster compounds. What is meant by metal cluster compounds? The compounds in which metal atoms are linked directly to one another. Through, so that compounds known as metal cluster compounds. For example, Fe2CO9, CO2CO8, iridium 4, CO12. So like this, in these examples, these metal atoms have these two metal atoms are linked directly to one another. So these compounds known as metal cluster compounds. See, types of metal cluster compounds. There are two types: organometallic cluster and inorganic cluster. Organometallic clusters are, in organometallic clusters, metals in low oxidation state. In organic cluster, metals in high oxidation state. The most extensive class of organometallic cluster belongs to metal carbonyls. In organometallic cluster, metal carbonyls are important. See here, two types of metal clusters: organometallic cluster and inorganic cluster. Organometallic clusters are, in organometallic clusters, metals in low oxidation state. In inorganic cluster, metals in high oxidation state. Organometallic cluster, the most extensive class is metal carbonyls. See, metal clusters are of two types and metal carbonyls are also two types. See here, low nuclearity carbonyl cluster, high nuclearity carbonyl cluster. See here, low nuclearity carbonyl cluster LNCC, high nuclearity carbonyl cluster HNCC. Low nuclearity carbonyl clusters, those metal carbonyl cluster which contain 4 or less than metal atoms. See here, these low nuclearity carbonyl clusters contain 4 or less than metal atoms. But in high nuclearity carbonyl clusters, more than 4 metal atoms. These high nuclear carbonyl clusters contain more than 4 metal atoms, and low nuclearity carbonyl cluster contains 4 or less than 4 metal atoms. So metal carbonyls are of these two types. And now we calculate metal bonds for low nuclear carbonyl clusters. Low nuclear carbonyl clusters means 4 or less than 4 metal atoms. The compounds which contain 4 or less than 4 metal atoms known as low nuclear carbonyl clusters. So we have to find metal bonds for low nuclear carbonyl clusters. And remember one thing, this calculation of number of metal bonds using 18 electron rule only applicable for low nuclear carbonyl clusters, not for high nuclear carbonyl clusters. See the procedure to find metal bonds. There are 3 steps to find metal-metal bonds. The first step is determine total valency electrons, and these total valence electrons equal to A. And the second step is determine metal-metal bonds, N equal to number of metal atoms, N equal to number of N into 18 minus A equal to total valence electrons which we find in the first step equal to B. And the third step, number of metal-metal bonds equal to B by 2. What is the B? Which we find in the second step. So these are the 3 important steps to find metal-metal bonds using 18 electron. Why we are using 18 electron rule means, see here in the first step, total valence electrons. Total valence electrons means the procedure like total valence electrons equal to number of valence electrons plus valence electrons for the metal atom. Number of valence electrons plus number of electrons from the ligand. See here, total valence electrons equal to number of valency electrons of the metal plus number of electrons from each ligand. Number of electrons from each ligand plus charge. If there is charge means add the charge. If there is no charge, there is no matter with charge. So total valence electrons equal to number of electrons of the valence electrons of the metal plus number of electrons from each ligand plus charge. So total valence electrons equal to A, and this is the first step. In the second step, determine B, N into 18 minus total valence electrons. In the third step, number of metal-metal bonds equal to B by 2. And here number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to A by N, or A equal to total valence electrons, so TV, total valence electrons by N. So these are the 3 important steps to find metal-metal bonds using 18 electron rule. This procedure is only applicable for low nuclearity carbonyl clusters, not for high nuclearity carbonyl clusters. And these low nuclearity carbonyl clusters contain only 4 or less than 4 metal atoms. If the number of electrons per metal atom or ion A by N equal to, A by N means total valence electrons by N. N means number of metal atoms. If the number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to 18 means no metal metal bond is present. See here, if number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to 17 means one metal bond is present. 16 means 2 metal bonds. 15 means 3 metal bonds are present. 14 electrons means 4 metal bonds are present. So this is the procedure to find metal bonds for low nuclear carbonyl clusters only. So let's see some examples. Fe2CO9. This is the metal carbonyl. We have to find number of metal bonds. See in the step 1. What is the step 1? Total valence electrons equal to A. Total valence electrons means number of valency electrons from metal plus number of electrons from each ligand. Electrons from each ligand plus charge. Total valence electrons equal to A, and the total valence electrons means number of valence electrons of each metal plus number of electrons from each ligand plus charge. So there is no charge. In the first step, total valence electrons equal to A. See here, what is the metal? Iron is the metal. Iron valence electrons, 8 valence electrons, D6 S2. So total 8 valence electrons from iron metal. See here, how many metal atoms? 2 metal atoms. From each metal valence electrons, 8. 2 into 8 plus. See here, how many carbon monoxides are having? 9. 9 into each carbonyl donates 2 electrons. 2 electrons equal to 16. 16 plus 9 to the 18. Total 34. So total valence electrons equal to, these are 34 total valence electrons. So this total valence electrons equal to A. In the step 2, N into 18 minus A. N means number of, how many number of metal atoms? See here, how many number of metal atoms? 2 metal atoms. 2 into 18 minus A equal to total valence electrons. In the step 1, total, how many total valence electrons? 34. 36 minus 34 equal to 2. This is the B. In the third step, we have to find metal-metal bonds. How we find metal-metal bonds? B by 2. What is the B here? 2 by 2 equal to 1. See how many metal-metal bonds are present? 1 metal-metal bonds are present. There are 3 steps to find calculation of metal-metal bonds. In the first step, total valence electrons equal to 8. What is the total valence electrons? Number of valence electrons from each metal plus number of electrons from each ligand plus charge. See here, there is no charge, so we are not indicating the charge. What is the metal? Iron. Iron valence electrons 8. So there are 2 metals are having, so 2 into 8 plus how many carbonyls are there? 9. Each carbonyl ligand donates 2 electrons, so 9 into 2, total 34. This is the first step. And second step, N into 18 minus A. N means number of metal atoms. See here, 2 metal atoms are having, so 2 into 18 minus A means total valence electrons equal to A. So A already we find in the first step. So total valence electrons means 34. B is the 2. And third step, metal-metal bonds. In the third step, we are finding metal-metal bonds. Metal-metal bonds means B by 2. See here, B, what is the B here? 2. 2 by 2 equal to 1. So in this Fe2CO9 cluster, one metal-metal bond is present. See here structure. What are the metal cluster compounds? The metal in which the metal atoms are linked directly to one another. See here, directly one metal-metal bond is present. Next example, metal 2CO9. See here in this metal place, if ruthenium or osmium. Ruthenium and osmium total valence electrons 8, and also for iron also 8. See here in the first step, what is the first step? total valence electrons equal to A. What is the total valence electrons? Number of valence electrons of each metal plus number of electrons from each ligand plus charge. So here also no charge, so we are not indicating the charge. See here, how many metal atoms? 2 into, see here, the metal atoms are ruthenium and osmium. So these two atoms, the valence electrons 8. So 2 into 8 plus carbonyl donates 2 electrons. So 9 carbonyls are having, so 9 into 2 equal to 16 plus 18, 34. So here in the first step, total valence electrons equal to 34. In the step 2, n into 18 minus A. N means number of metal atoms. See here, how many number of metal atoms? 2. 2 into 18 minus A. A means total valence electrons equal to A. So here in the first step, how many total valence electrons? 34. So this is the B. In the third step, what is the third step? Calculation of metal-metal bonds. Metal-metal bonds equal to B by 2. What is the B? What we find? 2. 2 by 2 equal to 1. See here in the third step, one metal-metal bond is present. So this is the procedure to find metal-metal bonds. See, in the structure, only one metal-metal bond is present. For Fe2CO9 and M2CO9, ruthenium and osmium, iron, only one metal-metal bond is present. But what is the difference means? In this Fe2CO9 cluster, 3 bridging CO groups are present. But for the ruthenium and osmium, only one bridging CO group is present. So now we are finding how many number of metal-metal bonds. So for iron, ruthenium and osmium, only one metal-metal bond is present for these two examples. And one we see here, number of electrons per metal atom or ion. Number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to A by N. A equal to total valence electrons. See how many total valence electrons? 34 by N means number of metal atoms. So N equal, 2 metal atoms. So 17 number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to 17. 17 means, if already discussed, if the number of electrons per metal atom or ion A by N equal to 17 electrons means one metal-metal bond is present. So here only one metal-metal bonds is present and total number of electrons per metal atom or ion equal to 17. So this is the main procedure to find metal-metal bonds for low nuclear carbonyl clusters only. Next example, iridium 4 CO12. Iridium valence electrons, 9 valence electrons. For iridium, cobalt and rhodium valence electrons 9. See here in the first step, total valence electrons equal to A. Total valence electrons means, as usual, number of valence electrons from each metal, number of electrons from each ligand. See here, 4 into 4 metal atoms are having, so 4 into valence electrons for iridium 9. 9 plus carbonyl donates 2 ligands and 12 carbonyls are having, so 12 into 2, 36 plus 24. So total valence electrons equal to 60. In the second step, n into 18 minus A. N means number of metal atoms. 4 metal atoms are having, so 4 into 18 minus A equal to 60. 72 minus 60 equal to 12. So this is the B. In the step 3, number of metal bonds. Metal bonds equal to B by 2. What is the B here? 12. So 12 by 2 equal to 6. 6 metal bonds are present for iridium 4 CO12. See here, 6 metal bonds are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See here in this metal cluster, directly 6 metal bonds are present. So for iridium 4 CO12 cluster, 6 metal bonds are present. By these 3 steps, we have to find metal bonds. Next example, technetium 2 CO10. In the first step 1, total valence electrons equal to A. Technetium valence electrons 7. So 2 metal atoms are having, so 2 into 7 plus carbonyl donates 2 electrons, so 10 carbonyls are having, 10 into 12, 14 plus total 34 valence electrons are having. In the step 2, n into 18 minus A. N means number of metal atoms. How many number of metal atoms? 2 metal atoms are having, so 2 into 18 minus A means total valence electrons. How many total valence electrons? 34. So 36 minus 34 equal to 2. This is the B. In the step 3, we calculate metal bonds. Metal bonds equal to B by 2. What is the B? We find 2 we get, so 2 by 2 equal to 1. So how many metal bonds are present? 1 metal bond is present for technetium 2 CO10. Next example, Fe4 CP4 CO4. See here, the metal is iron. Iron valence electrons 8. In the step 1, total valence electrons equal to 8. See here, 4 metal atoms are having, each metal atom donating, each metal atom valence electrons 8. So 4 into 8 plus Cp means cyclopentadienyl. Cyclopentadienyl means this cyclopentadienyl donating 5 electrons. 5 into how many cyclopentadienyl? 4. So 5 into 4 plus carbonyl donates 2 into how many carbonyls? 4. Total 32 plus 20 plus 8. 60 total valence electrons are having. In the step 2, n into 18 minus A. N means number of metal atoms. How many number of metal atoms? 4. 4 into 18 minus A means total valence electrons. How many total valence electrons? 60. 72 minus 60 equal to 12. This is the B. And in the third step, find metal-metal bonds. Metal-metal bonds equal to B by 2. See here what we get for B? 12. 12 by 2 equal to 6. For iron 4 cyclopentadienyl 4 CO4 cluster complex, 6 metal-metal bonds are present. So this is the procedure to find metal-metal bonds for metal carbonyls. Metal carbonyls means, and this procedure is only applicable for low nuclearity carbonyl clusters. So I hope you understand. If you have any doubts, please comment me, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.